world's richest man and accidental grooming gang reject, Elon Musk, seen here flipping through his dad's copy of ABC to sexting for incest, has been confirmed to have solicited invitation to Epstein Island sometime in 2012-2013, years after Epstein's outing as a pedophile and a batshit creep. Now, ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a fucking bitch? So sometime last year, this fucker went nuclear on Trump being in the Epstein files. Not for altruistic reasons, mind you, but for being a scandal bitch with the whole Doge affair. Now come to find out a year later, this motherfucker was also in the files trying to joyride the pedo train to Diddlevania. To be fair, there is no evidence of the ketamine clansmen ever setting foot on the island. However, as with anything foul, there's always a stench, and boy does this thing to high heavens. Anybody with two brain cells can read between the lines. What day or night will be the wildest party on your island? Do you have any parties planned? I've been working to the edge of sanity this year, and so once my kids head home after Christmas, I really want to hit the party scene in St. Bart's or elsewhere and let loose. The invitation is much appreciated, but a peaceful island experience is the opposite of what I'm looking for. End of quote. You knew who this piece of shit was. You knew what he did to kids, yet you wanted a party with him. So, forgive us if a major underlying assumption here is you was looking to get some, get to third base with third graders, get a 5-finger shuffle from kids who can only count to 5. Shit. I wonder how that would have went down.
Hey girl, you're like, super cool. So, when I have my babies? I mean, you're a baby, I'm a big baby. Let's make some nano babies. Yeah, nano babies, yay! Colonize Mars with a platoon of nano baby armies.
Questions for you, E-Roll Jr. When you decided to turn against your BFF the POTUS last year, was it because you was about standing on business, or was you just hating on the creeping chief because you never got the chance to feature in Epson's production of Ice White Shot Kiddies Edition? Because now I'm curious as to why you was going all in on the Pakistani grooming gangs in the UK. Was you rejected by the Pakistani grooming gangs too? I'd like to see me some Pakistani files if they're available someplace. I'd like to see them emails. I'd like to know if he was a 2-time grooming gang flunky. Because you apparently had no scruples whatsoever trying to party with a convicted pedo. Yet last year or 2 years ago, you was out on Twitter acting like you was the white knight for abused minors in the UK. Like you was a paragon of white Western moral superiority. Nah, nigga, you ain't slick. You dirty like the rest of them creep-ass villainiers. Y'all cut from the same cloth, I swear to God. I take one fucking look at Bill motherfucking Gates and I'm like, yeah. I can see how the assumptions about you aren't that far-fetched. We see how it go down. Man, you just got lucky, Caucasian Cosby. The only reason you never made it as far as the island wasn't because you had a moral epiphany at the last minute. You just got lucky your job got you on lockdown. Ain't no such thing as a halfway crook, boy, remember that. Notwithstanding them 80-plus tweets you done sent out so far trying to launder away your shit stain. You're a crook through and through. Even right now, we should all be uncomfortable with all them pictures of them kids floating about online. Because we never know what kind of creep out there undressing them with Grok AI. Final thoughts. This robo-Nazi over here is proof that ethnic or religious minorities do not have the luxury of being affiliated with grooming gangs, much less being a member of one. You neither have the luxury of being as amoral as they are, nor the luxury of associating with egregiously abhorrent criminals. Imagine if all them dirtbags on the list were Arabs or Pakistanis or Africans. Imagine if they all had Arabic names. Imagine if Jeffrey was Jafar bin Epstein bin Abu al-Yahudiyya. Imagine that. Imagine for a second if he had been an asset, an agent, a super spy of the Qatari Mukhabarat, the Qatari intelligence. Imagine if the mayor of London, Sadiq Khan, had emailed Jeffrey Epstein with the same exact message as Elon Musk. Imagine the outrage. Imagine the thinly veiled hate speech. Imagine the propaganda masqueraded as critique from the usual suspects, the Tommy Two Shekels, the Jordan, the Kermit Peterson, Laura Looney Tunes, Gwen Shapiro aka Squeaky Smalls, Valentina Gomez, Francis Foster, Konstantin Kessin, Douglas Murray. I want to see these fools out front and center tarring and feathering the Israeli grooming gang relentlessly. Yes, the Israeli grooming gang. I want to see them blame an entire ethnicity and system and civilization that harbored and nurtured and enabled these predators and criminals. The same system and civilization that gave us Harvey Weinstein and Sean Combs and OnlyFans and mass shootings and drugs and wars. Yeah, I want to see that. Go on now, Tommy. Yeah. Constantine, Francis, Douglas, Matt motherfucking Walsh, P.S. the moral quandary Morgan. Go on now. Call the entire white race. Call them out. The entire West, call them out for being a cesspool of hypersexualization. It's okay, I'll wait. Shit.